Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Avorion. So, last episode, we tested out this lovely frigate that I've made called the Hades, and today, well, just before today, technically still today, I went around and I bought some fighters. We've got 4 different types. We've got mining lasers, which means that we don't actually need mining lasers, instead we can use these, and we can... They're trinium mining lasers, and I think they're better than what we've currently got in terms of mining. I've got plasma fighters to get rid of shields. We got lightning fighters to deal damage to non-stone, and then chain gun fighters, you know, to do the things that chain guns do. Now, I believe I can only deploy an amount at a time, because currently it says 542. Now, this might be because there's a size for each fighter. So these mining fighters, or mining drones rather, are 6 in size, whereas these plasmas are 1, this is 1, and the chain guns are 6. Yeah? Okay, that makes some sense. And I think the first so the second number is the total size I can get. The first number is how many fighters I can deploy at a time. Possibly. I'm still speculating here, but we're over at the research station, because I also need some. I need 2 more. No, I don't need 2 more pilots, do I? Well, just in case, I'll hire some more pilots then. Yes. What is the upkeep? It's 17,000. Probably because of the amount of pilots I've got. Give me a second. Pilots, 500 credits per hour. Interesting. No, it's the lieutenant. Since I've now got 4, well, I have more than 3 sergeants, therefore I need a lieutenant. Well, no, I need a lieutenant for every 4 sergeants. That's it. Yeah. So, great stuff. Right. I've also got all turrets increased by a number, and you know we've got 1 turret slot spare. Now, let's go on to what we're going to do, and that is, we're going to do some research. Ooh, research, you might say. And I say, yes, indeedly. So what we've got is we've got, you know, turrets. We've got tons and tons of really rubbish turrets, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to combine them. Ooh. So, first of all, let's go get some chain gun turrets, and let's do that. So we're going to throw all the chain gun turrets that we can and research, and then we get a better one. Yeah, better one, good. And then we throw more chain gun turrets together and continue. That's basically what's happening right now. We have, can I combine double chain gun turrets with force turrets? The answer to that is yes, and that created a double force turret that's better. Good. So through this method we can get rid of all of the absolute rubbish stuff that we've currently got. So, you know, these salvaging turrets we can get rid of, and it makes, you know, a worse salvaging turret for some reason. We've got the titanium mining and 2 naonite mining. We've got triple plasma. So if we combine all of these, then something should come out of here. Do I need these? No, I've got trinium. I've got trinium mining lasers. Yeah, I've got the drones anyway. It'll be fine. And I have money, so it'll be fine. Research, what do we get? A quad plasma turret. Nice. Let's see. So, what else could we do? Let's go for... And I believe... No, it wasn't the thing that I placed in the front that became the thing, which is interesting. Yeah, let's combine... chain gun... plasma force. See what that gets us. A even better double force turret. Noting that force turrets push and pull and things like that, which is useful in some regard. Yeah, so keep doing this and then we get somewhere. So what we're doing this for is so that we can get better equipment. Yeah, better equipment. By throwing things together in a oddball fashion, we should be able to get better equipment. If this is a force gun, I'm going to start killing people. Ooh, it's an exceptional chain gun. And then, you know, what we'll do is we'll go to build mode and stick that on somewhere. Get rid of you. I also added more shield generators, so it went out to 8,000 HP with that regard. Right, let's go get our lovely chain gun. I mean, we've got another plasma turret if I want to use it. So, oh no, the plasma turret is there because it needs to be. Right, yes. So we want to place one here and one here. Right? Yes. Good. Okay. I need more personnel. More personnel. And then, yes, good. Right. Let's get out of this area and let's have a look at what these outlaws are doing. Ah, it's probably because they're bigger than pirates. Yes, right. Yeah, so let's just temporarily go over here. So we've got a 2, a 3, a 3, and a something that's not there, and a something that's not that needs to be a 1, and this needs to be a 1. Okay? So we got that. Let's also, you know, give ourselves some more room, and we'll engage this outlaw ship here. He seems to not have anyone following him. He doesn't have a shield because we're in kind of safe zone, so let's blast him. All too easy. Yes. So we got a fella over here, and what I'm going to do first of all is change these so that they auto fire, and then we're going to get the chain guns to attack. So we've deployed chain gun fighters and fire. As you can see, they are now working to kill the enemy using chain guns. Just, you know, for some extra firepower, we've now got fighters, basically. I also need to test out to see how well they mine things, but, you know, it's all good. And then they should return. So if I go and get them to return, they should dock. Noting that they don't move that fast, so before I, you know, zoom off into infinity, I need to wait for them to dock again. You know, if they pathfind correctly. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. We've got fighters, people. Fighters. Right, let's go grab some things. There was a green one over here, wasn't there? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Right, let's slow down, shall we? We gained a shield upgrade module. That's fine. You know, that'll be useful for when the enemy is a bit too much for me, because my shield's hardly got scratched. We got another radar upgrade, and we've got a velocity upgrade, and we've got Infinity Light Goldenrod as a colour. Yes, because apparently that is a colour these days. So, today, yes, we're going to find Captain Pirate Swoks and beat the living daylights out of him. Because apparently he's got a Zotan artifact. Now, I've encountered him before in friendly territory, you know. I think it was here, maybe, or was it over here? Yes, it was here. I encountered him here, so we could go there and deal with him. Or we could teleport around empty sectors over in that area, and then we should be able to get somewhere with that. Noting that... How long is it going to take me to get there? Okay, so I go here, and then I jump continuously over to here. I then go down here. No, I don't want to go down there. Oh, no. I jump here, jump, go down, jump, up. Well, basically, jump around here until I find him. Okay? That's the point where you do a Jim Raynor and say, sounds like a plan, for the 150th time. Right, I also believe... Or was that in another game? Yes, yes, there was. There was a, you know, a velocity bypass which I'd use to basically floor it everywhere, because that's how I roll, apparently. Wormhole. Right, and then we want to head over here, noting that, ooh, lovely, lovely jump range. It's magnificent. Oh, there's an unknown energy signature. Let's check it out, shall we? Well, we're exploring, and it's not like anything can kill us that quickly. Well, yeah, we've got shields. Nothing can kill us. The only thing that can kill us is a collision with an asteroid. Damn asteroids. Come on, Jump prep. Jump prep. Prep of jump. Jumpy prep. Jump prep. You're a frigate. You're a frigate. And you're a salvage station. Okay. Right. So that's a thing apparently. So we'll just head over into lovely area over here, and then we shall deal with Mr. Pirate Swoks. You know, after I've done the countdown to hyperspace. It's the final countdown. Right. Get a salvaging license? No, I don't care for salvaging. Salvaging is boring, and the only real thing that you can get out of it is modules. Like, the resources you get it from it, you can get faster in mining, and which you can get even faster by trading and buying it directly. So, yeah. Right. Let's head off into the Great Known. Instead of the Great Unknown, because I've already been through there, it is now the Great Known, because I know about it and all of that. Guess what? I can fire projectiles through here. Yeah, I can fire them through... Well, actually, no, I can't. I don't think so. No, I can't. Never mind. Right. Welcome to Friend Space. My name is Friend. How are you, friend? Right, let's start the madness. Empty sectors. So sectors that do not have anything in is where we're heading. And I don't think I have any radar upgrades, so I can't actually detect any mass signatures. That's going to be fun, because it's on the other ship. Might be a good idea to swap those modules later. And by later, I definitely mean late. Oh, I can jump through here, can't I? No, no, no. We're not jumping through there. We are jumping. Let's go. Empty sector. And then we wait for the meaningless timer of 40 seconds to count down. I can jump every 40 seconds. 40 seconds, jump time, every jump, jumpy jump. Oh, we've got a C43 object detector. Let's throw that on. You know, just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Noting that, you know, we can't really boost in this condition because my generator's not as good as it could be. That will be rectified soon-ish. Right, come on. Empty sector. And we continue. Well, basically, I'm going to continue over in this direction in a kind of, you know, regular jump fashion. Apparently, if you're doing 8 jumps consecutively in an empty sector, then Mr. Pirate Swoks will spawn. Apparently. Let's just hope that's true. If not, then I'll just pop in here. We won't be able to get the cutscene because I've already done it off camera, really annoyingly, and then we'll beat the living daylights out of him for his artifact, so that we can then equip the artifact and get even more turrets, because each artifact has +5 to all turrets. +5. Just for reference. +2, +1. More turrets equals more firepower equals, oh my god, please stop giving Jake OP shit. Right, let's get on with things. Come on, jump prep. We're hunting for pirates here. We can't wait for you to, you know, cool down and everything. I want to overload my jump drive, please. Empty sector. Maybe he only spawns once. And then once you've no, because it's exactly the same as the AI. You know, the AI that was like over here. AI that was here and is now somewhere over here. Oh, somewhere. I think he's there. No, that's something else that's dangerous. There, yes, the AI is over there. We needed to go around and do things. Right, are we jump prepped? No, we're not. Few seconds left. Few seconds. Empty sector. Excellent. We're making progress by getting more empty sectors. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next one should be 6. So in a few more jumps, we should have Mr. Swoks appear out of nowhere, as if by magic, to then die very, very quickly to a lot of firepower. And by the way, that firepower is this. Hang on. Which instantly destroys most hulls in this area. In addition to... And... bleh, you kind of get the point. Also, it seems like after every jump, these lasers reset to manual fire. Not the best. And also, here's a question: if I jump whilst a fighter crew is out, will it delete the fighter crew, or will it come with me, or will it say you cannot leave? Your fighters are still in the combat zone. Who knows? Jump. Empty sector. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be 7. And I know that this is the right area because this is where Swoks spawned, and I'm assuming that down here is also fine. Yeah, should be. If not, then I'll just jump in here and kill him, because that's the usual way of doing things. This is the jumping song. No, it's not. Stop singing. Right. Yeah, so we've got any of my enemy, which we've done. Yeah, we can go kill Botan if we want to, though I probably want some more guns before I do that. And then we need to go and have a look at Operation Exodus, which is probably following a bunch of clues like these. Basically, go to mass sectors and you will sometimes find beacons. Those beacons will have a number, and a half of a coordinate. And basically, you need to get as many as possible and then follow them, and you know, something happens. Probably an artifact. And then there should be the final jump. And then once, so there's an artifact that you get from Captain Pirate Swoks, Space Pirate Captain Swoks. There's one that you get from Botan the Smuggler. There's one that you get from a trader, because I've seen it before but I didn't have money at the time. And then there's an artifact that you get from Operation Exodus, at the very least. Yeah. Maybe, or it might give you something else. And then the rest of them, I believe, are closer to the core, because I've been yelled at in the comments section saying how the hell I get this stuff. Right. No dice, Commander. No dice. I will give you one more chance, and if you fail me then, we will go and kill Captain Pirate Swoks, because we can. Yes. 2 jumps at the minimum, well, at the maximum, and then we kill Swoks. Yeah, let's just check. I'm gonna see some things. We're 1,000 whatever that's supposed to be. Ohms. Oh my gods, I don't know. OM. What's the unit? Interesting. I need to find what OM could stand for. No. Right, we'll go to the nearby sector and just massacre him. That's, I think, the plan. Yeah. Jump route calculated, because it's very, very, very quick for short-range jumps. The AI is neutral. He's dumb, he's passive, he's honourable, sadistic, and mistrustful. Right, and then we've got Botan Smugglers. Very strict, very opportunistic, brave, aggressive, and sadistic. Right. And then, is it... which pirates are we looking for? Because I know they are something pirates. But, you know, all these randomly generated names are not helping me. Yes. Well, the Zotan are not much known about that faction. Right, okay. Final jump, people, and we're going to kill some things. What? I thought this was the sector. Right. Sure. Yes. I encountered him in the sector. Beforehand it said there were 6 ships here, which was the last time that I saw him. I might have encountered him again at some point and just shrugged that off because that's how things roll. Because I was doing a trade run, you know, down to here, and this was the shortest distance. And then instant Swoks and, you know, all that fun. Yeah. Right, so we're just gonna, you know, jump around, see if he shows up. So I will cut here and then be back when he spawns in the next sector, because of course he is. Okay, so I was fighting Captain Pirate Swoks. You know, it was good doing recording and everything, and then my client crashed. And you know what that means? It means I lost footage. However, you'll notice that the beginning of the episode, the first 20 minutes-ish, is still there. And that's because when I said I'll be back in a second, I accidentally pressed F12, which is my hit record button, instead of hitting the other button, which was the mute on my microphone. Yeah, so miraculously, I have somehow managed to have half of an episode there, but get rid of the entire point of the episode, which was killing Captain Pirate the Swoks, who lays over there 27 kilometers away. You know, that's not very good, game. I mean, probably next time I'll use a different recording software so that I can not lose my footage when I accidentally crash the game. Yes. It becomes annoying. And also, I was fighting... So, I killed all the pirates, and then the Zotan showed up, and then I was fighting Zotan, and then crash. The server, however, didn't. So, you know how I was like 20 kilometers away from the main battle site? That was because my ship was drifting. And since it had no client behind it, it was drifting, no slowdown whatsoever. And the server itself didn't crash, so all the save is still there. Because I could tell it was on my task manager. So, you know, instead of talking, let's do something therapeutic and blow the hell out of this. It dead. Deal with it. And then what's going to happen now is I'm going to immediately crash here because the game, well, because, you know, the universe loves to annoy me. So what I'm going to do is this quickly. Oh, you may have seen a cut. That's because I just, you know, stopped recording, started recording again, and did that. So the past 30 seconds have been saved. Now, this can be done automatically via Bandicam, but I don't want to have to do that. But sadly, I do. So, now that we have all of this loot, what's that gun? I want that gun. Give me gun. Ooh, it's a mining laser. So now that we've got all this loot, let's check out the loot. So we've got, you know, the XSTNK3, which is the legendary, you know, the artifact. You know what happens when you throw an artifact on? Look at 5, 10. We now have 10 slots in weapons, and these are additional 5 all slots rather than, you know, specific slots. It may actually be 4. Hang on. No, it's not saying how many I can actually have. Never mind. Yeah, so we've got more guns that we can add to this thing. Noting that guns do not actually use power unless they say so, so that's useful. And this doesn't use power at all. Look, no power consumption. No power consumption. So we can get rid of these. We can have the Zotan artifact there. And then, you know, we've still got slots without using power. It's amazing. We've also got the hyperspace overloader. We need to use that at some point. We've got... What else do we get? We get some things, a bunch of stuff that I do not really care about this at this point. Yeah, let's have a look. No, not you. What was I looking for? Guns, that's what I'm looking for. Let's go to inventory. So all of these should be new, because the only thing that isn't new... Ooh, it's an exotic double iron mining turret? Well, that's cool, but it's exotic. And it's iron. Well, it's exotic, which is cool, but it's iron, which is also known as rubbish. Though it does have 36 efficiency, but I've got things that do that for me. It's also independent targeting. Yeah, that's why it deals less damage. Not my style. We've also got chain guns and things, which I will all rank up to something ridiculous. We've got a tronium mining turret, which is pretty good. We can combine that with some other things to improve it, I guess. Yeah, so I'm going to go to home base and go to the research labs and get that sorted, whilst next episode we'll be going to meet an old friend who owes us several million credits. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.